All right, strap in. We're going deep on AI today.
Deep?
Yeah, like Mariana Trench deep.
I like it.
I mean, you practically buried me in sources.
Well, you know me, you gotta be thorough.
News articles, tech blogs, even some lively discussions from social media, you name it.
It seems like everyone's talking about AI now.
Exactly. It's not just some sci-fi fantasy anymore.
No, not at all.
It's making headlines.
And reshaping industries.
Left and right.
Yeah.
So let's try to make sense of it all. What's the mission for this deep dive?
Well, I think we need to go beyond just reporting the news.
Yeah.
Uncover the real trends.
Ooh, I like that.
Spot those hidden connections.
The ones nobody else is talking about.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm game.
And ultimately, understand what this AI explosion actually means for someone trying to keep up.
All right, I'm with you. Let's start with the big guy, shall we?
Always a good place to begin.
OpenAI, those ChatGPT masterminds, just dropped over $10 million on chat.com.
Whoa.
I know, right? Like, what are they trying to say with that?
Yeah, it's a power move.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. They're not just building a chatbot anymore.
Right.
They want to own the very concept of chatting.
So when we say, hey, let's chat later, we're actually talking about OpenAI.
That's the goal.
Bold move.
It's like, when you need to search something, you Google it.
Yeah.
They want chatting to be synonymous with their platform.
The Kleenex of AI conversations.
Exactly. A simple, everyday verb.
Okay, so OpenAI is aiming for mass appeal.
Definitely.
But meanwhile, Meta's playing a different game entirely, offering their Llama AI models to, get this, the U.S. government.
Oh, wow. For national security purposes, right?
Yep. National security. Feels like a pretty strategic play to me.
It is. Governments are waking up to the fact that AI is not just a gimmick.
No way.
It's got real potential in sensitive areas.
Like defense.
Defense, intelligence, you name it.
So Meta's basically saying, hey, Uncle Sam, we're your AI partner.
Exactly.
And that could be huge for them down the road.
Oh, absolutely. Positioning themselves is indispensable.
And while those two are busy duking it out,
Don't forget Apple.
Apple's doing what they always do.
What's that?
Quietly weaving AI into their ecosystem.
Effectively.
Latest iOS beta.
Yeah.
ChatGPT's right there, built into Siri. Daily usage limits. Pluses upgrade option.
Of course, there's a plus option.
Oh, classic Apple.
They're masters at taking cutting-edge tech and making it feel...
familiar.
Yes, exactly. Frictionless. Part of your everyday life.
The three giants.
3 very different strategies.
It's going to be a wild ride watching this all unfold.
Oh, for sure.
But it's not all boardroom drama, right?
No, not at all.
AI is starting to pop up in some unexpected places.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like, check this out. Amazon Prime Video is rolling out X-ray recaps.
Okay.
AI-generated summaries of, wait for it, entire TV seasons.
Hold on. So, you can catch up on a whole season without watching any of it.
Theoretically, yeah. Sign me up.
That's wild. What does that even mean for storytelling?
Right. How we consume content.
And then there's this. Ready for it?
Hit me.
Even those old Windows programs.
Oh, no.
Paint and Notepad.
Tell me they're not bringing those back.
Oh, they're back?
Oh, no.
But with an AI twist.
An AI twist.
You can remove objects from images, rewrite text, even generate art.
Wow. So AI is not just for the tech geniuses anymore.
Apparently not.
It's becoming more mainstream.
Like almost ordinary.
That's pretty amazing, actually.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Anthropic, the company behind the Claude AI model,
Yeah, I know them.
they just jacked up their prices,
Really?
saying it's getting more and more expensive to develop these powerful AI models.
That makes sense.
It does, but it makes you think.
About.
Will this stuff even be affordable in the long run?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. Not everyone has unlimited resources.
Exactly. And then there's the whole energy consumption issue.
Oh, right.
I was listening to a clip of, believe it or not, former President Trump.
And he was actually ranting about how much energy these AI systems are guzzling.
Yeah, that is a legitimate concern.
Right. And it's like, surprisingly, he's kind of got a point there.
Yeah. These systems are power hungry.
Big time. So if AI is going to be sustainable...
We need to figure out the energy problem.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it's going to cost us, environmentally big time.
Yeah.
And then, just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, we start seeing AI.
Get weirder. How?
Well, get physical.
What do you mean?
OpenAI just snagged Caitlin Kalinowski.
Who's that?
She used to be the head honcho for AR glasses at Meta.
Oh, wow.
And now she's running OpenAI's robotics and consumer hardware division.
So they're not just doing software anymore.
Nope, they're going full-on robots.
Robots, huh?
Imagine AI assistants that can actually do things in the real world.
Not just answer questions on a screen.
Exactly.
That's a whole other level.
Right?
Blurs the lines between the digital and the physical.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's awesome or terrifying.
Probably a bit of both.
Okay, but before we get too carried away with robot fantasies,
What else is there?
there's this other trend that's really interesting. The whole open source movement in AI.
Open source. You mean like free for everyone?
Pretty much. Like, check this out. SingularityNet and ASI Alliance just launched a self-learning AI inside, you ready for this? Minecraft.
No way. Minecraft. That's brilliant.
Right. And then there's Krea.ai.
What are they doing?
They're letting users train their own AI models.
So you don't have to be a tech wizard to play with AI anymore.
Exactly. And get this, even Senator J.D. Vance is jumping on the bandwagon.
Really? A politician?
Yep. Becoming a vocal advocate for open source AI.
Interesting.
It feels like a pushback against, the control of those big tech companies.
I can see that.
More access, more innovation.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, so we've got corporate giants battling it out, AI sneaking into our daily lives, robots on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
And a growing movement for more open access.
That's a lot to digest.
And
it is.
Phew. Maybe we need a little break before we dive any deeper.
Yeah, good idea. Let's take a moment to process all this, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so AI is everywhere, right?
It really is.
But I'm thinking, how is it actually changing things? Like in the real world.
Getting specific. I like it.
For example, entertainment. We talked about those Amazon recaps.
Right.
But it feels like that's just scratching the surface. AI can make images, videos.
Whole virtual worlds even.
Exactly. So how is that changing the game for, say, filmmakers, artists, all those creative types?
Well, let's take Runway, for example.
Runway.
The company behind that Gen 2 AI model.
Yeah.
Everyone's using it.
Oh, right.
They just came out with this thing called advanced camera control.
Camera control.
Yeah, so now you're not just generating a static image.
Okay.
You can move the camera around in your AI-generated scenes, like actually direct it.
Whoa. So you can create like dynamic shots and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a whole new level of creative control.
That's got to be huge for filmmakers.
For animators, anyone working with visuals, imagine you don't need expensive equipment or a whole crew.
You just need your AI and your imagination.
Pretty much.
Okay, but then there's the whole deepfake thing, right? I mean, remember that video of Elon Musk dancing?
Oh, yeah.
That was a deepfake, wasn't it?
It was. A very convincing one, too.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, where do we draw the line?
Well, it's important to remember what a deepfake actually is.
Okay, remind me.
It's a video, right?
Yeah.
But it's been manipulated using AI.
Okay.
So they can swap someone's face or even their voice.
Right.
And it can be incredibly realistic.
Like scary realistic.
Yeah. And that's where the concerns come in.
Because people can use them for bad stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely. Spreading misinformation,
Yeah.
making fake news look real.
Damaging someone's reputation. It's a bit of a minefield.
It is.
Mm.
But like any technology, it has potential for good, too.
Oh, sure.
Imagine bringing historical figures to life.
Oh, that would be cool.
Educational purposes, right?
Yeah.
Or creating personalized avatars for interactive experiences.
Yeah.
The possibilities are pretty exciting.
They are. But it's a reminder that AI isn't just about the tech itself.
It's about how we use it.
The ethics of it all.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, let's shift gears to another area where AI is making a big splash. Healthcare.
Oh, yeah, healthcare. I was reading about this AI that can detect Alzheimer's early on.
Early, like before symptoms even show up.
Yeah, just by analyzing speech patterns.
Wow.
Pretty amazing, right?
It is. And it's not just Alzheimer's.
What else?
AI is being used to personalize treatments, develop new drugs.
It's revolutionizing the whole field.
It really is.
Yeah.
But of course, there are challenges.
Like what?
Well, for example, access.
Yeah. Will everyone benefit from these AI tools?
Yeah, that's a question we need to ask. We don't want to exacerbate existing inequalities.
Right. And it's not just healthcare, right? Finance is another industry that's being transformed by AI.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
AI is already playing a major role in trading and investment.
I've heard about those algorithms that make thousands of trades per second.
High frequency trading.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's insane, the speed and complexity.
It's like a whole different world.
And while it can make markets more efficient, there are also concerns.
Like what?
Well, what happens if those algorithms make a mistake?
Oh, yeah.
Could trigger a flash crash, destabilize the whole system. It's a risk we need to be aware of.
So AI in finance, it's a double-edged sword.
Like a lot of things with AI, yeah. Powerful potential, but we need to tread carefully.
Right. And speaking of treading carefully, what about the impact on jobs?
Ah, yes, the big question.
I mean, are robots going to take over the world?
Well, maybe not quite that dramatic.
Okay, good.
But it's true that some jobs will be automated.
That's a little scary.
It is, but it's not all doom and gloom.
Really?
AI will also create new jobs and change the nature of existing ones.
So it's not just about losing jobs, it's about adapting.
Exactly. We need to focus on developing new skills.
What kind of skills?
Things like critical thinking, creativity, problem solving, the skills that AI can't replicate.
The human stuff.
Exactly. And learning how to work with AI, that's going to be crucial too.
So lifelong learning is more important than ever.
Absolutely. In this fast-paced world, we need to constantly be learning and adapting.
Otherwise, we'll be left behind.
That's the reality.
Okay, so lots to think about.
There is.
But I'm feeling like we're starting to get a handle on this whole AI thing.
Me too. But we've only just scratched the surface.
There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In our final part, we're going to delve into some really mind-blowing stuff.
Like what?
Think AI solving global challenges, the potential for superintelligence, the big questions.
Ooh, now I'm intrigued.
Stay tuned. It's going to be a wild ride.
Okay, we're back, ready to wrap up this AI deep dive.
Let's do it. We've talked about the industries, the ethics, but now I'm ready for the big picture stuff.
The mind-blowing potential.
Exactly. Like, can AI actually solve some of humanity's biggest problems?
Right. Climate change, poverty, disease. Is that even possible?
Well, it's not going to be a magic bullet.
Of course not.
But AI is already being used in some really promising ways.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, take renewable energy. AI can help optimize those systems, make them more efficient and affordable.
That's huge. We need to get serious about renewable energy.
Absolutely. And AI can also help us predict and prevent natural disasters.
Oh, wow.
By analyzing massive amounts of data. Weather patterns, geological activity, you name it.
So we can get better at early warning systems.
Exactly. Potentially saving lives and reducing damage.
That's amazing.
And it's not just about the environment. AI can also be used to improve healthcare, education.
I read about a project using AI to track deforestation in the Amazon.
Right. It's incredible how AI can give us insights we wouldn't have otherwise.
It's like a whole new set of eyes on the world.
Exactly. And that's just the beginning. Imagine personalized education programs, AI-powered drug discovery. The possibilities are endless.
It's inspiring to think about all the good AI could do, but we have to be realistic, right?
Oh, absolutely. We can't just ignore the potential downsides.
We've talked about the ethical concerns, but are there other risks?
Well, one big one is unintended consequences.
What do you mean?
As AI systems get more complex, it gets harder to predict how they'll behave.
Okay, yeah.
So we need safeguards, ways to make sure AI doesn't do something we don't want it to do.
Makes sense. But, there's this question that keeps nagging at me.
Oh, yeah.
Could AI actually become, smarter than us?
The whole superintelligence thing.
Yeah, is that something we should be worried about?
Well, it's a question that divides even the experts.
How so?
Some believe it's inevitable, that AI will eventually surpass human intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Others think there are fundamental limits.
So no easy answers there.
Not at all. And it raises some pretty profound questions.
Like, what does it even mean to be human if we're not the smartest ones around anymore?
Exactly. It challenges our whole sense of identity.
So where do we go from here? How do we make sure AI is a force for good?
Well, first we need to keep talking about it.
Have open and honest conversations.
Exactly. Involve everyone, not just the tech experts.
We need to be transparent about how AI is being developed, make sure it's accountable.
And we need to constantly reevaluate our ethical frameworks. AI is moving fast. We need to keep up.
It sounds like a daunting task.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's essential. The future of AI is not set in stone.
It's up to us to shape it.
Exactly. It's our responsibility to guide its development, make sure it aligns with our values.
Well, this has been quite the deep dive.
It has. We've gone from the latest gadgets to the fundamental questions about humanity's future.
And one thing's for sure, AI is here to stay.
It's already changing the world, and it's only going to get more powerful.
So what will our role be? Will we just sit back and watch?
Or will we actively shape the future of AI? The choices we made today will determine the answer.
That's a powerful thought to leave us with. We've explored the possibilities, the risks, the ethical dilemmas. Now, it's up to each of us to decide how we'll engage with this incredible technology. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI.